I'd love you to be close to me. Hi, how are ya? I'm a little better, still pretty ragey. Not there yet at all in terms of having to work on my rage. It's creeping and growing around me constantly, but I know how to chop it down, and I'll try not to cry today. What we're gonna do today is, I'm kind of sick of chakras for a minute because I moved forward in a book I'm reading to become an energy healer by Barbara Brennan. It's called Hands of Light, and I'm taking it really slowly. But the takeaways for you that I want to comment on is that each chakra is connected to an auric layer, but it's not matchy-matchy by any means. And as far as like a red layer going with the red chakra. Also, the chakras emit light, which are different than their colors. It's really a complicated web, and you have to know that the chakras that we're learning here in the first step are the particle accelerators of a very exciting and complex system. And what was the other thing from her? Well, anyway. So I just thought we'd take a break. I would like to do the 14 breaths, and in the first 6 parts of it, I want to bring in each archangel image to it. And let's review those archangel. We did those a week ago. I'm not going to do a long thing on it. I'm just going to say, in the east is Raphael, the healer, the magician, and his symbol is a gold crystal wand. I'm sorry, a white crystal wand with gold snakes and gold wings with emerald green fire behind it. I'll find a faster way to say that. In the south is Michael, electric blue sword, protector. In the west is Gabriel, the nourisher, the mother of the group. Gabriel's symbol is the silver cup with white diamond fire flowing in and out around it. In the north is Uriel, the scribe, the holy book master. His symbol is the 5-pointed gold star, like Texaco, with ruby red fire behind it. In the upper world is Metatron, who holds the Christ grid around the earth. His symbol is a gold infinity, a crazy 8 on its side. And in the ground, holding the 5D crystalline grid, is Sandalphon. It's a rose. I like white. I'm going to stick with white rose. So I'm going to use each of those images as we do the first 6 breaths. The breaths will be in pranic breaths. We'll do a few warm-ups to get there, kind of even. And you hold your breath at the end, you look down, you look up, and you pulse. And then you move on to the next one. I'm going to try to do it less and talk more so that there's a little more smooth guidance for you. And then after we do those 6, and I give you those 6 images as we go by, we are going to do this prana, relaxing. We open the prana tubes, allow the light to create an embryo in our belly button. It gets bigger on breath 8, breath 9, it turns into a golden, intense, gets intenser. And 10, we breathe in and we breathe out with, and the ball of light expands to encompass our whole body. We stabilize that with 3 breaths by having the hands still here, but there's a triangle between your third eye and your 2 hands, and that stabilizes you inside that, and you're still pulling light in from both sides out through the embryo to everything. And on the 13th exhale, you switch your hands to this move, and on the in-breath of 14, you lift the center of it all from the embryo stage to the heart. And then I think I'm gonna riff a unity prayer. I'll explain it as I go. That's what we're gonna do today. Here we go. Let's take a few minutes. Why don't we start with a sedative breath? We're just gonna do 4 in, 16 out 3 times, 4 in, 20 out 3 times to warm up. Here we go. In. I have to do it. Out 16. Good. In 4. Out 16. Don't rush. Push, 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 push. In 4. Feel the vacuum. Out 16. Even, slow breathing out. Feel your heartbeat. Out, out, in. 20. One more time. 20, out. Push. Oh. All right, we're gonna stop there. That's before I float away. That'll connect you to your power center. All right, thumb and first finger together. Take a warm-up breath of pranic even breathing in and out. We're going to start with the image of the crystalline wand with the snakes and the wings. Here we go. Image of wand and snakes and wings. And out. Hold your breath. Look down. Look up. Pulse. Good. Next image is the blue electric sword. And out. Look down, look up and in, and pulse. Next one. We have the silver goblet with white diamond light. And out. Good. Look down, look in and up, and pulse. Pinky and thumb, we have the Texaco gold star with ruby red fire. And out. Look down and in, up and in, pulse. Next one, infinity symbol, horizontal, gold. And breathe out. Hold your breath, look down and in, look up, pulse. Last one, a white rose. And out. Hold your breath. Down and in, up and in. Pulse. 2 fingers together. Press 7. Prana tubes rush light to your belly button and form a little ball of light in your tummy. And it gets bigger on breath 8 and more intense. Creating the light one way from the cosmos, your head and pelvis to your belly, and creates the biggest ball the size of a nice 6-month pregnancy right here in front of you. Now on breath 9, when you breathe in, it goes from white to gold. And it gets intenser and intenser. Very good. Breathe in on breath 10. And resist the breath and blow up the bubble to all around you. Nice. I love that part. And just enjoy it. Relax. If you're sitting up extra straight, let yourself slouch a little. Breathe in on the 8th breath. I'm sorry, this is 11. And stabilize that sphere. The light is still rushing in from both tubes in through your belly, but you're stabilizing a much bigger thing now. There's a triangle between your third eye and both your hands. Breath 12 in. Stabilize the sphere by concentrating on the triangle and still picturing a golden sphere that you're sitting in. Breath 13. Stabilize the sphere and prepare to change your mudras to this thing. Breath 14. Lift the center of you to your heart. And release into fourth dimensional consciousness. Relax your breathing. Slouch down. I can't sit like this for that long. So, you don't have to hold still or hold the wheel too tight on this. You are in the state that you have given your mind and body. Oh, I know the other thing from the Hands of Light. The bottom 3 chakras are for your physical self. Obviously, they're in your body part. But they represent there's 3 aspects to every human energy field. It's the mental, the emotional, the physical, in that order. Before anything is created, it first comes mentally, its second is charged with emotion, and third it enters the physical world. So we have that physical, emotional, mental on 1, 2, 3 chakras. The 4th chakra is the bridge. It's the astral plane. Love is the bridge between your physical self, and then we have the physical, emotional, mental of the spiritual side of you. So you literally have the 3 elements: mental, emotional, physical on the top part. Your heart is the bridge, and then the pattern repeats: mental, emotional, physical on the bottom 3. I thought that was an interesting clarification I would share with you. Let's, stretch, and here's my shot at the unity prayer. Go back to the prana tubes. They literally are 27 feet above your head. What is 27 feet above your head right now? Picture a tube exactly where you are in space coming out of your head and going like it would go through my roof to the outside. So fine. Now do the same thing on the bottom where you have a prana tube that literally goes through the cradle of your pelvis down into your floor, whatever else is below you. The earth anchors you there. Now we start in the heart. Just focus on your heart and think about the love you have in the world, for all living things. Just give yourself that. Just remember a beautiful place in nature that you enjoyed as a child. And think about your love for Mother Earth. And see yourself sitting now in that place. Make it specific. Now you want to take the love you have that you've just started spinning in your heart for Mother Earth and put it into a little tiny ball of white light, and you shoot it out the bottom into the earth. You give your love to the Mother, and you wait. You wait for a signal back, because the Mother loves you. You are her child, and she will always return her love. Look in your heart. And when you feel the love of the Mother Earth returning to you, just stay with it for a minute. Leave that there and turn your attention to the sky and the cosmos and the sun and our galaxy and beyond our galaxy to the central sun. And picture yourself laying on the earth looking up at the night sky. in total awe when you try to imagine how small we are and how all that's out there. Your pure wonder for celestial life. I want you to take that wonder, that love, and put it into a little ball in your heart. And then just like those auto bank things that you send the money to the teller and you shoot it up your prana tube 27 feet above your head and up into the atmosphere of the earth and the cosmos, and you send your love to the Father. And you wait. You wait for the Father to send you his love, because you are his child and he loves you. Keep yourself looking at the sky. It's all around you. When you feel the love of the Father in your heart, realize that you've made a triangle between the Holy Mother Earth and the Holy Father Sky and you. This is the original Trinity. It's very unusual in human life that both your mom and dad are happy with you. In the human experience, so to speak, you usually play one against the other. So right now, you're going to give yourself the feeling of being a very small child and just shining in the adoration of your parents who love you more than anything in the world. You give that feeling to yourself. So now that we've captured all that, there's only one thing left to do. And that is to take the whole triangle that you've just experienced and crush it down into a little ball in your heart. And let's breathe in. And when we breathe out, we're going to do the thing. And when we do that, we're going to just let that ball of love for the Holy Trinity that we've just created between Father Sky, Mother Earth, and you, the Holy Child. And we're going to give it back. Release it. So here we go. Just picture it leaving you like a balloon, floating away in the sky. Outside you, not in your tubes, nothing. Bye-bye. Send your love back to the place that it came from. And what you have just done is you've opened a line between the creative forces of the universe and you. It's a two-way street now. That's it. I hope you have a good Tuesday. I think my pattern is going to be 3 days on, 1 day off. So tomorrow, do something on your own. If you don't, I'll be back Thursday. Have a good one.